So this is a homework question that you have asked me to answer. That is, how do we do this? That is, copy this data from your homework and paste it in an online calculator that the uh, course provides for you. Okay, so here I'm just going to a different page on the course where it says that we have the online calculators here. So we got Subedi calculators, which leads us to Desmos. And in this one, we have to type in the data by comma separation, unless you figure a way out and let me know. Otherwise, we can use the Desmos calculator. Okay, so Desmos, remember I clicked on this, and once I do that, then what it would do is that it will paste this data, and you can see that there is a negative association here. Now, when you want to do this, that is, want to obtain a regression line and correlation coefficient, actually earlier this afternoon one of your classmates taught me that, see, the first data is in the column named x1, that is the explanatory variable is x1, and the response is pasted in y1. So what we will do is that we will type y1 and then we'll type twiddle. That is this symbol right here that you can type by just taking uppercase of this key. I'm explaining too much. Let me go back on there. So here we will exactly go as in algebra 2, that is, so remember x1 was this explanatory variable name, and then plus b, just like we called these lines in algebra 2. So what you get here is you get that the correlation coefficient is negative 0.8219, and the R square or coefficient of determination is 0.6755. The slope is negative 1.0694, and then the y-intercept is given to be 72.75. And then from here you can fill in the answers. That is, I'm just taking this and pasting it in here, and in case you cannot do that on yours, you just go ahead and type it in. And here it's asking R square for a percentage. That is the proportion of variation that can be explained by the variation in the values of x according to the line. That's what we mean. Okay, so it says R square as a percentage. So we will do what? We will move this decimal sign to 2 digits after the to the right, so that will be 67.55. And here our equation is this is the slope, so m times x, right? And then here is the y-intercept. Okay, so let me just put that in here. Okay, and then if we go further, and what is the value for the response variable that will be obtained for a value of 84.7 for the explanatory variable. So what you can do here is that, so remember this, our equation is y hat equals negative 1.0694 x plus 72.7516, and now we have to predict the value for x value as 84.7. so all that we have to do for that is we just have to write negative 1.0694 and write 84.7 in here. So these two numbers will be multiplied, and then we are going to add this number, or in other words, whatever the product of these numbers is, we shall subtract that from this number 72.7516. Now if you would like, instead of using Desmos, you may do this. instead of choosing Desmos, you can choose a stat key, okay? And there you will go for two quantitative variables. So it says two quantitative variables. I brought it in here. Now in here, what we want to do is this. We want to upload our own data. So we'll put edit data and just go ahead and erase whatever is in there just completely and paste the data that you copied there. And here I'm saying that data has a header row, okay? And if you go there, you can read it. Otherwise, I'm so sorry for these tiny fonts, okay? So I'll say okay. And here it gives us the same outputs, and we can have it show the regression line. And these outputs are exactly the same as you had, they are rounded to 3 digits after the decimal sign, as you had in the Desmos output. All right, so the output is here, and you can see on your own, or let me know if you have trouble.